05, 100 necks on me. Now it's 2015, 100 stacks on me. Man, I was young as hell with a pack on me. Now I'm grown and my little homies trap for me. Cook, coke, lock it up, bring it back for me. Keep it fed so the nigga don't rat on me. And my little homies trap for me.
What's going on, people? You know who it is. This is Big Ohms, part of that Bril team, Battle Rappers Life. Let me just show you that hoodie, looking fresh as per usual. Shout out to my co-affiliates, Captain Bril, Dr. Bril, the Battle Rappers Scoop, and everyone else who's affiliated with our team. You know who you are. I just want to kind of give you a breakdown of who I think is going to win my predictions on the next URL card, which is Strike 2.5, and it goes down on the 13th of October. That's a Saturday. From Atlanta, which is really great to see. Smack's been doing a lot of events now around the country. He did Las Vegas, he's coming to London for 8 L's in the air. That's hopefully by the end of this year. And now Atlanta with Strike 2.5. The card is looking crazy, just fire. Geechee got it versus T-Top, fire. DNA versus Danny Myers, K-Shan versus Av, B-Dot versus JC, Chef Trez versus Loso, and Gluezy versus Ryder. If you don't add extra people on the card, who knows, but just off that, amazing. Yeah, so I'm just going to do my predictions in no particular order. I'm going to start with Geechee got it versus T-Top. Both rappers there, I mean, they've just been doing absolute bits for the past couple of years. Geechee, he's been climbing ever so surely up the URL ladder, which is amazing. I saw him against Suge, and I thought he done amazingly well. I thought he really brilliant to Suge. Suge is a vet when it comes to main stage, so very hard. He psychs you out, but I thought he stood his own. He done his city proud, done URL proud, and he done big bits. I did think he lost against Suge, but take nothing away from him. He gave everything he got, and he deserves his a pat on the back for that. But he's faced a lot of people, done really well. As for T-Top, he's had an amazing year. Obviously, he's further along his URL journey than Geechee. He faced Big K, which I thought he won early this year. Obviously, JC and Av he did lose to, but he brought it in those battles. His creativity, his aggression, his presence on stage, improving constantly, which I love. Out of those two, who's going to win? In my personal opinion, I think Geechee's going to win. I say that to say this. He's just on that run. He's rubbed that lucky penny. He's doing his bits at the moment, and he's getting higher and higher and higher. When you reach the top of the mountain, you've got to maintain the spot. I'm not saying that T-Top's reached the top of the mountain, but he's gone far further than Geechee in the URL. So I think it's just Geechee's time to shine. 2-1, 100%. But I think it's going to be a hell of a battle. But I do think Geechee's going to win 2-1.
All right, so it's your boy Dr. Bril. Shout out the team here giving our predictions. I just want to give a flip to what Ohmsy said. Nah, I'm joking. I agree. I got Geechee 2-1. Let's keep it a buck. T-Top's year and a half has not been too great. Like 2016, he was like going up. Now, like, I don't know, after the R Street shit, his Big K battle, and then there was some rumors that Smack made 2.5 milli, hence the card name, from the last pay-per-view. Was it known as Summer Madness? Yeah, Summer Madness. So T-Top, the strike president, he said, nah, fuck this, I'm not going to battle anymore till my money gets up. And then he's on the card. Like, what the fuck, T-Top? For that, you're 1-0 down anyway. Geechee just comes out of the craziest shit. His believability is through the roof. Did you see his battle versus JC and A-Ward? Like, the A-Ward battle, he's like, I'll break up with a bitch based on where her brother comes from. And then against JC's like, it's like he had the growth spurt, how he went from this tall to 6 feet, like, not that way up. Geechee comes up with the craziest shit, man. Believe for the roof. Let's keep it a buck. He is in the running for the champion of the year. His battle versus Suge hasn't dropped yet, but nah. People will say Frio Geechee. Nah, T-Top's that guy still. That drug talk is fire, but nah, Geechee's on the run. I got Geechee 2-1. I agree with Ohms. Bril verdict 2-1. Let's go.
Okay, so the next battle is going to be DNA versus Danny Myers. This is going to be a tough one. I mean, DNA, he's seasoned vet. I mean, he's like the second most viewed battle rapper of all time. I think he's got like 67 million views and 120 odd battles. So he's been putting in that work. Danny Myers, I mean, his punchlines are just mad. It's just like he literally just has taken an AR-15 out, filled with bars, and just put it on fully automatic and gone. Brrr. That's all you hear every single battle. Like, one thing I would say, when these two face each other at Strike 2.5, you are not going to miss out on bars. They're going to be throwing bars which way, that way. It's definitely going to have replay value 100%. DNA is just a master of freestyle, master of putting bars together. He's just been around for so long. Danny Myers, he just gets the crowd hyped. He's that West Coast G. I do think that DNA is going to win, personally. I think he's going to win 2-1. I just think that he's more crafted in this. I think with Danny Myers, he tends to throw out a lot of punchlines, but only a few of them hit, whereas DNA, he's a bit more strategic, a bit more calculating with how he writes his bars, his setups, and his punches. So I would say DNA 2-1. I mean, some people may say 3-0 DNA because they don't like Danny Myers because he chats a lot of shit and he does this and that. He does antics with like T-Rex and stuff in the past. But nah, I like Danny Myers and I like DNA, and I just think DNA is just going to win just based off the fact that he's more strategic with his rounds and he knows how to bring it, and he's been on that stage much more than Danny Myers has, and on bigger stages, and he just knows how to cater to different crowds, whether it be in London, Atlanta, Las Vegas, whoever. He's just a G at it. So 2-1 DNA.
All right, Danny Myers versus DNA. I hate you, Omzy, because I don't like to agree with you. But I agree with you. Dr. Bril agrees with you. I got DNA taking this battle. Like, first of all, let's get to Danny Myers. His passion for battle rap is just beautiful. I love it. He just loves the battle rap. He lives it. He's 45. He's got 45 kids. And he still finds time to write 3 rounds of bars that are fun. Like, Danny Myers just loves battle rap. I respect it. Another thing about Danny Myers is, like, this is like a negative about him. He doesn't have a lot in a repertoire. Like, he just all bars, man, and aggression and yikes. Like, even though if you saw his battle versus Saint Mike, you think this is gonna be your Jordan versus Iverson moment. Let's not get carried away. But let's not get twisted. Let me get down to the Dr. Facts. This battle depends on one thing, in my opinion. Which DNA is going to turn up? Are we going to get the normal DNA, the one from when he started to about 2014, like that DNA, the boring one with the same 4-bar setups? Nobody wanted to see him. Nobody wanted to see his tooth. Nobody wanted to see that flipping. You just didn't want to see DNA. Then he changed. Then there's the other DNA, the PG killer. That nigga is dangerous. Arcs Twerk, Arcs Ill Will, Arcs Press Mafia, Arcs all of them, Arcs City Towers. PG killer DNA is a killer. Danny Myers is not a PG though. That's the problem. If Danny Myers battles a normal DNA, yeah, Myers has got this 2-1 or a 3-0. PG killer, he can't bring out PG killer because Danny Myers is a vet. So the other one is a new guy he's created, the Champ. And the Champ, his first round versus JC. Blew JC away. If we get 3 rounds of what he produced versus JC in the first, the Champ, I'm going to stick to me and Omzy's prediction. I got DNA winning it 2-1. Danny Myers is fire. I love him, one of my favourites. I want him to win this battle. But Danny Myers is not going to win this battle. DNA 2-1, Black Bril shit.
Okay, so next up we've got K-Shine versus Av. I'm really looking forward to this battle. You know, I've been a fan of both battlers for the longest now. Starting with K-Shine, if you're a big fan of battle rap like the Bril team are, you would have seen him kind of grow up on our YouTube screens, you know, making that transition from kind of, you know, the background guy, the background voice of Dot Mob through to kind of NWX. And now as a solidified main stage stayer, you know, and he can only improve. I mean, he's been around kind of writers like DNA and Saga, and that can only help but to inspire you. And I feel like he's improved. You know, I've seen a couple of battles this year like B Magic and Ines, and I feel like overall his rounds have gotten tighter. I think, you know, his material is better, and I think his overall approach and love for this kind of sport we call battle rap has improved. So it's great to see. You know, Av, on the other hand, he's not as seasoned as K-Shine, hasn't been around as long, obviously come from a different battle league, but definitely one of those guys that Smack doesn't want to let go. I mean, his material is top notch, his bars, I mean, he's known for having those haymakers. He's got so many quotables now, especially in that Nitty battle. It's just phenomenal. I mean, what he brings to battle rap is refreshing, and I know for a fact that he's bringing new fans every day. He's bringing people that don't know about battle rap and getting them involved in this whole culture, and it's superb. In terms of this particular battle, I think that Av's gonna have this. I think it's gonna be 2-1 to Av. I think he's got more to prove, but I do think that he just brings a whole new kind of fresh mentality to his angles, his rounds, his cadences, and his overall approach. I feel like his flow is dynamite, and I feel like K-Shine, even though I think he'll get a round, I will have to give it 2-1 to Av. It may be debatable. It really depends on what K-Shine comes to the actual arena. Yeah, 2-1 Av.
Oh, K-Shine versus Av. K-Shine versus Av. Oh my God. This is my favorite battle on the card. I'm buying a PPV for this battle. If this was the only battle on the card, I'm buying it. K-Shine versus Av. Omzi, you smoking crack, bruv. K-Shine is taking this battle. K-Shine is taking this battle. I don't care if he's got J Mills. This is his side chick battle, and he's still gonna take it. But Av is fire. Oh my God, Av is so fire. Oh my God. Probably one of the best, not probably, one of the best punchers we have ever seen in battle rap. Like, and his last 3 battles, he's won his last 3 battles, but at the same time, he hasn't won them. Like, listen to this, Math Hoffa, he won it. Math Hoffa was a dud. Charlie Clips, he won it. Clips was a dud. B Magic, he won it. B Magic was a dud. It's not his fault. So he's gonna come with fire this battle. So, oh shit, what am I saying? Like, damn, I'm going back on myself. Yeah, K-Shine's gonna win. Shit, this battle's gonna be fire. K-Shine, to me, okay, Av has the punching credential. K-Shine can punch too, but the difference is in this battle, K-Shine is the vet. He is a vet, K-Shine, and K-Shine, he can perform. Like, he's got performance. Av don't have performance. K-Shine's got performance, and he's just on a crazy run. His last battle, oh, who was it against? I can't remember. Float. Can't remember who it was against. Forgive the doctor. But he went cadoodles, like K-Shine. He's got J Mills next. So that's the only thing that might sway me, but nah, K-Shine is taking his. OMZ, you're smoking crack. Av is fire though. I'm confused. 2-1 K-Shine.
Okay, so next up we got B Dot versus JC. You know, both these battlers are just, you know, they're top notch in their own right. I personally got introduced to B Dot through watching one battle where he almost squared up to Tay Rock and it just kind of got out of hand, and I just liked him from there. I just thought to myself, yeah, this guy's just gonna spin it and throw it at Tay Rock during a battle that he's not involved in. He's gonna be like, fuck this guy, taking shots. I like that shit. I like that ethic. I like the fact that he doesn't, you know, hold back. He's like, I'm coming for you, bruv. Like, I don't give a fuck if you're seasoned out here. I want to be seasoned out here. So I like that whole ethic, and his flow is fire. He's got a lot of bars, and it's really interesting because he's very different to a lot of battlers, and he kind of has his own style, which I really, really appreciate. JC, what can you say? He's the GOAT. He literally is the GOAT. I mean, I was lucky enough to see him in London a few years ago, and he's amazing to see live. He's just got everything. His writing ability and the way he puts pen to paper, I mean, it's phenomenal. And I personally think he's going to win this 2-1, maybe 3-0. And that's just based on the fact that he knows how to handle crowds. He has had losses. I give people that. He hasn't won like every battle. But what I would say is that he knows how to psych out his opponents. He knows how to bring that shit. And especially to guys not as well known, such as B Dot, I feel like he won't slip up. He won't let these guys kind of destroy him on stage. So 2-1 or 3-0 JC. Yeah.
What? 3-0 to JC over B Dot. B Dot. B Dot. I'm looking out the window to find an explanation as to why you said JC can 3-0 B Dot. No, B Dot is winning this battle 2-1. 3-0 against B Dot. B Dot is the smartest guy in battle rap. Like, I follow him on Twitter. Like, the stuff he comes out with, the guy is smart, intellectual. His pen is deeper. JC's pen is fire, but to me it's not simple, but it's stuff you catch. Like, for example, against Twerk. Twerk outpenned him. He was rapping about Cardi B and shit. B Dot is on his battle versus Loso. I wish I was taught that in secondary school when I went to Lamfranc, fam. Like, B Dot's intellectual is just too much. His rounds go viral. His third versus Emerson Kennedy like had an impact on URL and the culture. B Dot's rounds go viral. Like, he is not to play with. He's not getting 3-0'd by JC. And to me, I just made an assumption, Dr. Bril's assumption, this battle is a setup. Who does B Dot sound like? Who does he sound like? Who does JC want to battle? Who has he been campaigning to battle? Beloved, this battle is a setup. If JC wins this battle, he gets Lux. If he loses this battle, he cannot get to Lux. Because if he loses to Lux's baby, as in battle rap terms, like, obviously, because B Dot and Lux sound alike. They don't rap the same. Their content is different, but they do sound alike. So this battle is a setup. JC has to win it. Like, if he wins it, he gets Lux, in my opinion. But he's losing to B Dot 2-1. I'll bet you £5 he loses that. I got B Dot 2-1. That's my prediction. This battle, you're gonna have to have your thinking caps on when you watch it. Like, it's gonna be deep, content-wise. It's gonna be deep. But B Dot has got a bit more aggression. JC looks like he just battle raps for fun. Like, I don't believe anything he says. Like, his t-shirts are too big. I don't understand. B Dot 2-1. Easy money.
Okay, next up we got Chef Trez versus Loso. Really looking forward to this battle. Both battlers are, they're seasoned in their own right, in the fact that they've got their own flows, they've got their own way of bringing their own styles to the battle. Very different. I mean, obviously starting with Chef Trez, I mean, what can you say about this guy? This guy's just epic. When I see him on stage in different battles, I just think to myself, like, how much does this guy write? How much material does he bring to a battle? I mean, it's like he has 3 solid rounds. He has 3 of them things, and then he has like about 6 rounds that he's got in the back of his head, just in case he just wants to add something extra to it. I mean, you look at someone like him and you think to yourself, he's God-given in this. Like, he was meant to rap. He was meant to do this. This is how he's supposed to make a living. And he always brings it 100% every time. Against DNA he was fire, against Ryder he was fire, even against JC, which he lost, he was fire. And I can't wait to see this battle. And then with Loso, I mean, he's great in his own way. Christian type rapper. His flows are crazy. I feel like he kind of waffles a bit more than, say, Chef Trez, who kind of gets to the point with things. But take nothing away from him, he definitely deserves his spot, and it's going to be very interesting with his flow going up against someone like Chef Trez, who's a little bit more seasoned in kind of like these big kind of stages. But I think that Chef Trez will win. I think it will be 2-1 Chef Trez. And the reason why I think this is that I just think that it's hard to write for someone like Chef Trez. He's got so much material and he improves every time. And it's not that Loso is bad and he can't beat him. I think it's just the fact that he's just been around for longer, and he's just got more skill, dare I say it, than Loso. I really do. So 2-1 Chef Trez, possibly 3-0. But I don't think Loso has a chance against Chef Trez personally.
Alright, Chef Trez versus Loso. You got Chef Trez beating Loso. Nah, Loso is going to win this battle. And I got this clear 2-1 to Loso. Chef Trez missed the 3 of them things. Alright, okay. There's something about Chef Trez on URL. Like, he's missing something. Like, he has arguably not won a battle on URL. Okay, no. He beat Chess, but he beat a stumbling Chess. Chez's material's like better. The material's better. Chef Trez can't win on your. I'm such a big Trez fan, but he can't win. And the three of them things, that's his thing. Like, but like two of them will be whack. One will hit like against Romney when he says, "I leave your wig on the plate." That was crazy. But the other two will be like, meh. He lost to Ryder. He lost to JC. He lost to Romney. Like, Chef Trez is like missing something. Now you got Loso. Loso has arguably not lost a battle in his whole career. Like, he's battled top guys. He's battled B-Dot, DNA. Jims ain't top, but he hasn't lost against Jims. He just beat Scotty at Nome. Like, Loso has XL. Like, that was classic, by the way. Loso and Chez, they both come from bullpen. This battle should have gone down on bullpen. But, like, Loso is not going to lose against Trez. Like, Trez is just... I can't put my finger on it, man. The guy is fire, but he's just missing something. Loso has got it. He's up and coming. He's finally on Euro. He's not going to mess this up. I got Loso winning this in a very good battle. Okay, he can't rebuttal, but he doesn't need to. Like, he just got too much. 2-1 Loso. Trez is not beating Loso. Like, I put that on everything. 2-1 Loso. Godly. He's got God on his side too. He's got God on his side. Chef Trez has got Tay Rock. Loso's got God. 2-1 Loso. Blah.
Okay, last but not least, we got Gluezy versus Ryder. This is going to be a very interesting battle. With Gluezy, I kind of only got into Gluezy for the past year or so. I saw a few battles from him. I've seen him versus Chess, Danny Myers, and New Jersey Twerk. There is a battle with him versus Shotgun, which I believe is dropping very shortly, but I saw that live. And I'm really impressed with how he kind of formulates his rounds. He's got a very kind of dark voice, very low kind of baritone voice, and he's got that kind of southern accent. So it's way more emotive when he hits those punchlines, which I was really impressed with. And he's very, very funny with it. He can rebuttal too. He's got a lot of things going for him, and he's got a very interesting look about him as well. And obviously it's not about looks in battle rap, but I do feel like he has that stage presence because people look at him and don't think he's going to be as good as he is. But he's a force to be reckoned with. Definitely brings it every time. With Ryder, Ryder, I've seen quite a few battles from him. Obviously, in terms of, the kind of favourites, him versus Prez Mafia was amazing. Him versus Chef Trez to me is one of the classic battles, modern classic battles. I thought that was a great battle. So if you haven't seen it, go check that out. And I just recently watched Cortez versus Ryder. Now he's definitely got bars, definitely got delivery, definitely got setups and punches and haymakers. He's got all of that. He's definitely gifted at it. But I do feel like his naivety and his I think he's at the early stages of being in URL, and I think like that presence going up against people who have been around longer than him, I think that does affect him. Because him versus Cortez, I felt like he got 3-0'd in that. And I was surprised because Cortez is a bit hit and miss himself, but he's kind of reinventing himself, and he did kind of beat Ryder fair and square 3-0. It was 3-0 live and it was 3-0 on cam. So he can be beaten. But I personally think that he definitely does have enough to bring against Gluezy, but it really depends on what kind of Ryder is in the building. I'm gonna say 2-1 Gluezy, because I just prefer Gluezy as an overall battle rapper in terms of what he brings, his presence and his kind of fresh angles. But I definitely think Ryder could possibly beat him. But I'm gonna say 2-1, but it could be debatable. But that's what it is. It's just an opinion, guys. It's just the Bril team.
Alright, Holmes. Gluezy Ryder. You got Gluezy beating Ryder. Yeah, I agree. I got Gluezy taking this battle, man. But what's going on? Gluezy versus Ryder. Goonies versus Goonies. What the fuck, man? Just be friends. Like, this battle doesn't make sense to me, to be honest. It just came from nowhere. Like, this battle does not make sense to me. It's fire though, but it doesn't make sense to me. Why are you battling your bro? I'll kill you, Scoop. But yo, listen, why is this battle going down? To me, Gluezy's got too much personality for Ryder. Like, he's that guy. Louis is that guy. He's one of the funniest guys in battle rap too, man. He is funny low-key, like, he's just that guy, and he's just unique. Like, they both are punchers. Like, Ryder likes to name his guns, but he likes to punch too, and Louis is just a bit different, man. I think it's the way he looks, it's his dialect. You get your shit stolen, lips swollen, like, jeez. Louis, I think it's gonna be an entertaining battle. I don't know what side Turt's gonna stand on. Who cares? But Louis is gonna have too much. I got him winning 3-0, man. Ryder is like, the Ryder that battle Trez was fire, but his last battle was against Cortez that recently dropped. There's another battle the 2-on-2 dropped too. Like, his believability, nah, son. Like, when you spit them gun bars, I don't believe you, son. I don't believe you, son. Like, grow some facial hair, like, I don't believe you, son. And, like, he tries too hard in battles, I think, man. Ryder tries too, like, he's forcing it. Like, take a shit. No, Gluezy, 3-0, too much. 3-0 Gluezy. I agree with Ohms, he's got 2-1. I say 3-0, I'm going for a body. 3-0 Gluezy, stick it on the plate. But yeah, that was Team Bril. Shout out the team. That was our prediction blog for the upcoming card. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow us on Twitter, Bril Bloggers. Follow us on Instagram, Battle Rappers Life. We got so much more coming. Just follow the movement, man. We're still moving, you know. Team Bril, keep it Bril.
My old 500 next on me. Now it's 2015, 100 stacks on me. Man, I was